Hello, I'm back. Welcome to ILR1 Thursdays. Still not quite used to that, but yeah, listen, that's what we've got. I'm your commentator Owen White, and we're here for another 22 thrilling laps around Spa. But first, before all that, qualifying again. Looks like we're not going to get any rain. That's ruined ILR8's qualifying first, so that's a good thing. And we've got drivers who should be a couple of seconds a lap quicker than that as a result. So, I'm just commentator Owen White, if you don't know, and yeah, I wasn't here last week, so I've got no idea what's going on. But all I know is that if it's anything like Germany, then we're in for another classic here in ILR1. So, Zach was first out of the pits, and he's also going to be first to do a lap. It should be soft to medium strategy here. There should be no real difficulty in that. So I'm sure we'll see someone try a risk or two, but the undercut around here is so powerful that doing mediums to soft just isn't worth it. You're not going to be quick enough at the end, even on the near tire. It just doesn't really work. So yeah, it should be really soft all the way through the session. Yeah, this is such a fruit. I'll just see if people preparing their laps. No, yeah. If anyone saw ILR8 earlier, I have to say it wasn't very well qualifying. We saw about 5 or 6 people crash at the top of Radion. And then in the race as well, we saw, I think, 5 people crash at Radion. So it's been a very difficult corner on this game this year. So maybe look out for that being a big danger point. Also here at Puon, don't want to be touching those curves too much on the inside, especially the second one. If you hit at a wrong angle, or in some cases at all, then you're going to spin. And you don't want to be doing that at the fastest corner on the racetrack. At least one of the fastest corners on the racetrack. Nearly flat out, like super close, but just not quite. Eventually it will be, one day, but not now. No idea how quick this lap is going to be compared to the rest. I don't even know what we're expecting for pole. I've pretty much just dropped this game. Honestly, I'd be racing in this tier more than likely if I hadn't given up on it completely, but I don't know. So in other words, I have no idea what lap this is going to be like. Expecting maybe a 43. Nah, maybe not 43. Yeah, close to 43. Right, who's next? Goinen is next. He isn't a 43s though, so yeah. But Louis, we're expecting some superhuman feats right now. As Calzo's fastest, and we're saying that the ERS is a tad low for Mr. Alien Face, and he might find himself a little bit shortchanged. Nah, not by much. Still went fastest, 42.5. Got 7 times on the board, 8 times now. Almir nearly has an accident. Well saved, but sort of ruined his lap, so that's what someone else who has a chance of going quicker. Here's Matt Tibos. I wonder if anyone else is a bit further along. Alfie's a bit further along, but so is Nick, so that's what's Nick. Into the bus stop chicane now. He's going to be very short-changed. He's not going to have much party exit the last corner. Still goes P5, ahead of his teammate. I'm not going back down, because he's going up. I'm not taking the very intelligent route. Here's Alfie then. To the line in his yellow Renault. 13th. Okay, he's miles off. For God's sake. Right, this is not ILR4. You find the wrong stream. This is not ILR4. This is ILR1, says in the name. See if people are still not 100% aware of what's going on. So this is basically the best of the top 3 ILR tiers. So this is ILR 1, 2 and 3 that were on a Sunday originally, combined into one tier and being put on a Thursday because we're better with one day events. Let's just say that much. As Matthew Bus goes P3. And so this is ILR 1. Thursdays. That's why it also says it's round 3, because it's only the 3rd time we've done ILR1 on a Thursday, I think, ever. So, yeah. Hope that clears it up. I feel like I recognise your name though. I can't tell you're taking the mic or not. But anyway, hello. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. As you know, I'm very good at information, so I'm going to talk to anyone anyway. Zenki. You know, I remember once upon a time, this guy was like gold dust. He used to be so good. And ever since F1 2018, he's fallen off a little bit. But we'll see if he can keep it up today, get a bit better. Oh, right, okay, that's where I recognise your name. Your bananas aren't in ILR4 today. Was it both of them aren't there? Wow, that's a shame. Well, you can support some new bananas. We've got CC Brain and Alfie supporting the yellow Renaults today. Or driving the yellow Renaults, so you can look out for them, I guess. I did recognise your name from somewhere. But, oh, that's wide, Zenki. I don't want to see a fatality again. I've seen way too many in my life, on this game, on this track, in the last 2 hours. Let's not watch another one. You've got to ride on board for poo on it. It's just too much fun. Especially if it goes wrong. Didn't know. Still, fun to watch on board, must say. It is my favourite corner on the track. But I don't know what's actually my favourite corner. It's one of my favourite corners in F1 just in general, as Paco has retired. Now that's a big blow. He's in P19. That's where he's going to start unless you get some disqualifications. Oh, that's tight to the wall. Zenki really pushing the limits. A bit too far, you could argue, but still he's going to keep going with the lap. This is not going to be the fastest lap, not by a long shot, but it's a good banker, I guess, to have. Unless everyone else has just been, you know, really slow, so they're going to set the lap. He knows as well as the rest of us that time wasn't really quite good enough, unfortunately. A lot of people on out laps are in laps, which doesn't help. So I do apologise, we've got no real track action at the moment. McMahon is, well, why are you doing that, lad? You're not even going to use these tyres in the race unless you have an accident. So, I don't really know why McMahon's using these, but, he's to their own, I guess. Right, now, Amir had a big slide before the start of the last sector on his last lap, so he hasn't actually set a time yet. Let's see if he can set one now. Let's try it on board for this one, actually. Just take it all in. It is one of the best tracks on the calendar, probably actually, arguably the best. Maybe this one or Suzuka. Nicely done at Peau Rouge and Radio. No real dramas here. And ILR, it was raining, to be fair, in qualifying, and they were out there on slicks. It was that type of conditions, so you can cut some slack for having humongous accidents up there, but no such issues so far for anyone today. And Amir's having a pretty clean run of it so far. ERS, you can't really use too much of it in the middle sector because the last sector is just a flat out onslaught, and it will destroy your ERS if you haven't got much left of it. And so you need to save as much as humanly possible. There's a car ahead. He might be on an outlap or something, but if he is, that could be a nice little tow we could possibly pick up. Unless he moves it out of the way. It looks like a Mercedes of Dougie. And it was. Tad wide. That could be a track extend that the game won't like. But he'll still keep going. 1 minute 14.7 in the middle sector. I don't know why I'm bothering with mentioning that, though. I have no idea how quick that is or how slow that is. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. As I say, it's just full throttle the whole way to the line, and even at that, he might still be a tad low on the airs. I think he's alright, though. He should have a run out of the final corner, and Amir should be able to get a relatively decent time onto the board. And it was invalid. It was invalid. That little moment in the last sector was, or before the last sector, it's just one corner before where he had his issue on the last lap. So, not having the best of luck today in his Ferrari. What about the other Ferrari? Kryptonite. Half a second slower than his teammate overall through the middle sector, and only P11. So the Ferrari's not having a great time. Flavsky there plays in the chat with Wagwan. Nice to see you. Right, let's watch a quick driver, shall we? Let's watch an alien. He's not going. What is this? He's not going that quickly. He's not going that quickly. This is not human. Well, it is human, but it's not quite human. He's doing all the He's doing all the human things that a non-human thing wouldn't do. What is going on here? We've got Connor in the chat. Nice to see you. Will he improve? Yeah, he will improve. He didn't derate this time, so yeah, okay. Alien does go back to doing alien things. Matt Tibos is on a lap. I wonder if anyone else is a little bit further up ahead. Here's Gunnarsson. He's going to be on a good one. P2, nice lap. Nick, is he in the bus stop? He is in the bus stop. You'll need to find a lot on this last sector, but we'll see. Will he go up any positions? No, in fact he lost some time in that last sector. Dougie's into the final sector. Probably Matt Tibos is just behind. There he is, so we'll catch up to him next time. 3/10 up, the Mercedes driver at the moment, as he heads into the bus stop chicane. Exits onto the main straight. Let's see what time this is going to be. It's only going to have a P10. And let's see, Matt Tibos not up by too much in the middle sector. It was great first sector, but just sort of fell away from him for the rest of the lap. No improvement in the end for the Racing Point. Now, if this is a valid lap, then Zenke is on for a stormer right now. 14.3 in the middle sector. That's 2 times quicker than what I think Lou is doing. And a distant toe from Alfie could really help. It gets it slowed down nicely for the bus stop chicane. Is he going to rediscover some of that old form that I remember him having in ILR3 a few seasons ago? You bet he is. P1. Good lap. Alfie just ahead. We saw he was starting the lap, and let's watch it as he heads up towards our Rouge and Radion. A flat out blast all the way until the end of the first sector. Probably at about 2:10 at the end of this straight, so a very fast section and into Lake Collins. Probably could have went down to 4th there. Probably would have got away with 4th, but he decided to go to 3rd. I guess maybe held at traction or something, but he's relatively alright there. Bit of a lock-up, tad wide, but he can then swing back across. It's a very odd corner, that one. Turn 9. Does this corner actually have a name yet? I still don't know if it does. But, yeah, regardless of whether it does or doesn't, it's still a very nice corner. Puon, right off board for this one. Oh, he braved the curve, actually. Like I said, that curve is very easy to get swept onto and then spun off of. But, yeah, he felt he'd do it. He felt he'd take the risk. Up by 2/10, not really worth anything to him, actually, that, because he won't go up a position. But, yeah. My god, the Alfies just aren't having a good day. You gotta get quicker, Alfies. Yellows, is that not been over the other? I forgot, of course it is! McMahon! Stop! And Alfie pits. Oh, he's hit the wall as well. Be careful. Now that is something that's gonna scare a few people. St. Louis considering going on to the mediums. Question mark. I don't see any action in the McLaren pits, but if he's planning on going on that, then pretty much everyone should just wave the white flag and go home. Because that must mean he's got plenty of hidden pace. Right? Would make sense, wouldn't it? That would be a turn up for the books. Right. So we've got Amir and Callum on outlaps. There is some movement in the McLaren garage, I think. Nah, still nothing. See, that's Josh out of the pits, onto the track. It's not the one I'm interested in. Louis isn't going to be coming out, I don't think. He is coming out, but it's going to be a bit of a time waster. He is onto the sauce, so he was just messing with us. We had time to mess with him, though. Let's just go back to the on-track action. I say on-track action, nothing's actually happening at the minute, but highlights are being done. Yellow flags are out for people probably being very slow. You can see plenty of action in the pits, people coming out. But, I mean, the likes of Alfie, it's too late. Kryptonite's too late. Dougie's way too late. Anyone who's still in the pits is too late. Possibility of likes of the Ginger and Cals, or even Emmons being a bit too late as well. This is a... Ooh. I think they are too... they might start cutting some corners. And that is a pretty big cut they could have taken there. A lot of these guys aren't going to make it, you know. Amir does, though. Amir does make it as McMahon retires. Just a miserable day for him so far. Only ways up, I guess. Up the hill, up a Rouge and Radion. And then a flat out blast towards Le Con. Once they're close to the inside, up that little kink, and then just drift it out to the outside. Want to be braking just after you get to the curb. There he goes. Rides the coast well, gotta stay stabilised in 4th gear for this one. I thought that's what others would be doing, but some people are taking 3rd through there. But all looking good so far. Bit of a lock up, but like I say, you can swing back from that. It's not as big of a loss as it may look. Nice into the corner with no name, which I think is just the corner's name now, the corner with no name. So it has actually got a name. Probably does have an official name, but we always call it the corner with no name. Puon, we know that's got a name, and we know Amir's taking it relatively well, and there's a lot of drivers still on ILRs, including Zenki. So he's not going to get another try. But Amir, really giving it a lot here. Half a second though off where Zenki's time is, so he's looking at maybe a top 5 if he's lucky. Has he got the ERS to get there as well? I know he's just saying outlap, and then it's not telling me if they've hit the checkered flag, because I'm sure not all these guys have started a lap. There's no way. There's just no way. Unless the timer's wrong for me or something. But here's Amir to the line. Yeah, P3. Nice final sector. Okay, it looks like I can go. Well, the timer had hit 0, hadn't it? But it appears somebody's out. Appears somebody's out can keep going. So that's interesting. I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's me just having a real dirt moment, or were there more people that shouldn't have got a lap in there? Is this me? Is this just me or something? Am I missing something? How has he got a lap started? Doesn't matter. Louis is miles ahead of him. Absolutely throwing it round this circuit. Could he get into the 1 minute 41s? Let's find out. Tom says glitch in the comments. Well, that sort of helps. And to the line, here comes Louis. Is it a 41? Nah, not quite, but it is Paul. Is Zenki able to keep going? He is, but he's not improving. Anyone else still on an illegal lap? I think Calzo is he illegal? He might be legal. Doesn't really matter. He's going to cross the line in P7. CC Brain has given up. Doogie, where is he going to go? Nowhere. Well, P13, but it's not really good, is it? And Zenki, yeah, well, it's about as illegal as it looked, and he doesn't get to keep his time anyway because it wasn't quick enough. Tom says it's a glitch on my side, where it's saying that there's more time on my screen, or less time, more time on their screen than there is on mine. I guess that would make sense. I don't know. I've never seen that before. So, I don't know. Right, let's go through the grid then. So, Louis on pole, surprise. Zenki's in 2nd, good lap. Matt Tibble's 3rd, Amir 4th, Zach 5th, Gunnar in 6th, Calzo 7th, Josh 8th, Pog 9th, Nick 10th, Ginger 11th, CCB in 12th, Dougie 13th, Lambo 14th, Alfie 15th, It's Me 16th, or Callum, sorry. I don't know, people, I have to call him Callum, sorry, it's just a thing. Kryptonite 17th, McMahon 18th, and Paku 19th. Whole field on the softs anyway, separated by 1.2 seconds. Not too bad for a track that's very, very long. Longest on the calendar, in fact. I think that's Matt Tillis in the chat just saying 5/10 off Louis is the usual goal, so I'll take it. Congrats. Proud of you. Proud of you. So proud. Right, sun is out. Hopefully we aren't going to get any more start line glitches like we did with ILR8, where about half the field got to go about a second before the rest. Slightly spoilt start, and then we got a huge pile up. It's like a mini version of Spa 98, it was on that one. I think 4 or 5 were involved. And then the very next lap, we saw 4 stacking into the wall at Radion, all having the exact same accident, the exact same way, all in a line. It was pretty much follow the leader straight to the tyre barrier at the top of the flat out corner, and it was very funny. I can't lie, I was dying in the commentary box. It was very funny. But anyway, hopefully we don't get any more factor accidents today, and Louis hasn't bothered to get off the line. Yeah, yeah, you've got to go. That's better. Right, helmet review. I like it. It's sort of kinda nice. Alright, okay, why have we got yellow flags then? How is that even possible? Who's causing accidents? I don't even know. Zach's got a nice helmet. Gonan's got a nice helmet. Calzo, Josh, Pog, I like it. Nick, no. Ginger, is that purple? Would see a different car probably. CC Brain, is that just black? Mr. Original Lou, but there's a bit of silver on it. Diggy Falcon, Lambo, he's gone with a nice helmet. I think that's going to be based on Norris or something, isn't it? Alfie, good for the car. It's me, I guess it'll do. Kryptonite looks decent, although it is under shadows, so you can hardly tell. McMahon, gold suits Rebel a lot better than it suits whatever the hell of a car you were in an SLR. And Paco, I don't like that one bit. Get rid of it. It just doesn't suit the car. That probably was actually a reason why that McMahon's in. Or was it a Mercedes? No, it's a Mercedes. Ooh. Sorry, right, I'm complaining about other people's helmets. Sorry. Is Louis practicing some overtaking? Was that the whole idea of him just bothering, you know, to mess about at the start? I don't know. Anyway, aside from helmet review, we've got 2 people outside the top 10 who decide to start on the soft, them being the Ginger and Kryptonite. So they are the soft runners outside the top 10. Then the rest are all mediums outside the top 10. And then obviously the top 10 themselves are starting on the soft. I changed the helmet up to McMahon. Well, I don't like it. No, I do like it. I don't like it on any other car probably. But it works on the Red Bull. And probably the Renault. Nothing else. Alright, so Lee has now got himself disqualified. So the whole charge through the pack didn't really work out as planned. So that means Zenki is going to be the first one to park it up on the grid. And you can see them all coming around the final corner now. And putting on the grid. Well, it can't possibly get more carnage filled at ILR8. But I'm sure these guys are going to try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights here in Spa. Hello? Anyone home? They've went out but no one's going. There we go. Lights out, away we go. Looks like a pretty decent start from pretty much everyone. No major dramas. On the way to turn 1. Oh my goodness. Why did I even open my mouth? There was contact. Matt Tibbles threw it up the inside. Might still work out for him. I don't think there's any. Oh, there is damage. There is damage. Oh man! There's damage and there's a Spa 98 happening. Somehow. I keep trying to say these guys are driving cleanly, but then they crash. Right, well, only 2 were involved in the accidents. Somehow, I don't really know either, but yeah. Also, Matt Tibbles put in an adventurous dive bomb, and then Nick as well put in an adventurous dive bomb into your Rouge. Don't really know what's happening here, but it's still going on. There's still stuff. There's 2 Red Bulls hitting each other. That's going to do the team morale brilliantly. And eventually Lambo is ahead of Alfie McMahon. So Matt Tibbles has no front wing, and somehow that's all he's lost, his front wing. Nick, however, I don't know how he survived with his life, quite frankly, after that. And was it not Dougie that ran into the side? Or was it someone ran into the side of Matt Tibbles'... Well, a lot of people were into the side of that car. It was being chucked around like a rag doll, but... Ginger's got damage, could have been him. Or then again, he could have been in another incident altogether. We just don't know. But that's trying to be free wide. That's not a good idea on lap 1, or really any lap, quite frankly. As the Ginger decides he's going to bail out of this one. He doesn't want to have an accident. And they're all streaming around the outside of him as he goes into the pits. Right, so it's Louis then who leads this one. Shock from Zenki, who is somehow managed to hold on to second place. He'll be thanking his lucky stars, although saying that he's about to be overtaken for second place. And there's a bit of lag, that never helps. And down the inside goes Amir. Late on the brakes though went Zenki. Decent fuck. So that's even more dangerous what he's doing there. Amir come back on the track in the middle of everyone. Luckily no one else ran into him, but he lost. All three of them there. Him, Garnin and Zenki were all trying different lines, and it just didn't work for really any of them except for Zenki. Zenki will be liking that. I don't really know what to say about that, quite frankly. I don't think are we watching ILR1 or are we watching a bloody karting race or something? I don't understand it. These guys just have no regard for their own safety sometimes. That's because some of them are from ILR3. That's where it's all coming from. The dangerous driving aspect is all from the ILR3 side. Well, it's not actually, because there's not even ILR3. It's just some oh, it's another one. Matt Tibbos has had another accident. I don't even know how he's managed that one. Yeah, I think he must be pushing a bit too hard. Oh man, here we go again. Here we go again. Get your memes out. Let's see another accident, shall we? Amir, probably not a very happy boy. Gonem, probably not a very happy boy. Oh man! I'll say it again. Are we sure this is ILR1? Because that's just careless driving, isn't it? And this is coming from me, like the master of carnage. Yeah. The apprentice of chaos. And even I think this is a bit too far across the line, people. Right, here we go again. Let's have another accident. Kryptonite going past Alfie, and quite ironically actually, the ILR3 driver, or at least originally the ILR3 driver, has made a clean overtake. Then again, I think he was the one ILR3 driver. He got shipped the hell out of there to go to ILR2 because he was too quick for us. But still. Right, looks like Zenki's actually sort of catching up to Louis now for the fight for the lead, which is going to excite everybody except Louis. Sorry, Louis, but we got to see you lose one day. At least lose in your own control, as in don't be crashed up by Odems or something. Speaking of which, where is Odems? Where did he go? Has he just gone missing? I miss Odems. Do you miss Odems, everyone? I think I miss Odems a lot more than I thought I would. Right. Here is Zach trying to get by Calzo for the podium. Has Calzo had an accident or something? Because he's just not really got much, not much pace. No, he hasn't had an accident. He's just not got the pace in a minute. DRS, of course, was enabled on this lap. And Zenki will get the full benefit of it on the way up to turn 1 and all the way up to Lake Com. Well, Slane's going to get the full benefit. He may not actually, because Louis is pulling away a bit. He's got the ERS being used, and Zenki doesn't really fancy it. What about Zach on Calzo? Because he's got Pog behind and he can't let Pog get too close, so he's pass or be passed, really. A few pitters onto the hards might be forced due to accidents, etc. But, yeah. Lambo on the outside of Callum. That's nice close racing. Can they keep it clean? Looking for McMahon in there as well. On board with the second Red Bull as Lambo goes onto the gravel and then drifts a bit wide. Alfie McMahon fancies to look on the inside, not going to happen there. And now it's Callum's turn to go on to do some off-roading. They're pushing the limits early on in this race, and Well, Alfie McMahon, after a rather miserable qualifying, is looking a lot better in the earlier stages of this race. He's kept his nose clean. And he could benefit from these two having a simply horrifying accident, which is exactly what's going to happen. I mean, this is Lambo we're talking about here. It's also Callum. I mean, it's just a recipe for freaking chaos, isn't it? I was saying that McMahon's got the best chance of an overtaking, and look at him, he's all over Lambo. Not really doing too much though. He's down to 0 on the ERS, just gonna let it sit. I was gonna cut off this, but this could be it. Okay. Has Zenke got an overtake? Oh, God. Okay, he's pitted. Callum pitted. I thought I missed an accident there. I thought I missed an inevitable accident as well. So sorry for my assumptions. Nothing's happening there. Although we do have Red Bulls fighting, that is something that's interesting and is happening right now. Up the hill goes Alfie McMahon on the higher ERS, the overtake ERS and the DRS now, as Callum is onto the hards. No move for the Red Bull boys. That looks relatively close. Josh as well, trying to get by Ginger. Maybe not this lap, but soon. Godden behind Amir somehow. Don't know how that happened, but he might fancy a look now. These two really aren't going to be too friendly with each other by the end of tonight, I don't think. Look at the aggression. He wants pass. He wants pass. And we've got the top 5 now, all within DRS of each other. So any worries about pace that I had about Calzo, looks like that's all gone. Matt Tibos has set the fastest lap, although he is 19th. 35 seconds away from the nearest car. Pitting. They're both pitting. Undercut is working for them. It will work for them inevitably. Pog and Zach and Calzo stay out, but will there be any holding up going on, I wonder? If anything, actually, it'll be Louis who holds up Zenke, to be honest. Let's ride on board with the Alfa Romeo, or not. He's gonna get out. Ooh. Louis still stuck there. Did Louis go AFK? Because he's just lost the lead. He just went AFK, didn't he? It's like he forgot what he was... Wow. So Louis is 5 seconds behind Zenke. So the alien has made a mistake, or the game has stuck him in the pits, one or the other. But Zenke leads the race, and Alfie McMahon on the inside has got it. He's got by his teammate. They've all got the same strategy, by the way. Mediums to softs, I'd assume, and well, this fight's pretty good for who's going to pit first of these two. Or at least that's how you hope it will work. Pog has fallen off the back. Has he got damage, or has he just had a slow lap? I think it's a slow lap. But yeah, I don't know what happened there to Louis. He's 5 seconds behind Zenke. Did he just fancy a wee challenge? Is that it? Did he just fancy making it a little less easy for himself? I don't know. I just sort of assume he just has a bit of hidden pace, right? He does seem like he would. These two are going to pit together. I would be assuming. It's a bit early, I must say, actually, but I guess they have to cover the undercuts. Now, will these guys be able to beat Louis? Let's find out. And will it be soft or hard? It should be, or sorry, medium to hard. It should be medium. 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 Right, let's see Louis. So, he should get Pog. I think he should get Pog. Pog is a bit further off. Oh, he doesn't even get Pog. Wow. He really did lose buckets of time, didn't he? That's a net P5 for Louis. Amir says fastest lap, so I don't think Gunn is going to be overtaking him anytime soon. Looks like McMahon fancies looking on Alfie. See, this is why I have to call him McMahon. Because there's a guy literally called Alfie on the screen. It's easier. So, Kryptonite is the last driver who started on the softs to still be going. He's up to P2. I don't think he'll get by Dougie before he pits, and well, Dougie, highest of the alternate strategy drivers. We'll see how that works out for him. I don't think it'll work out very well for him, but the guys pitted a lot earlier than I was expecting, actually, on the softs. I would have thought they'd gone possibly lap 8 to 10, something like that, but they didn't. Amir's got a penalty. That's going to ruin his life, down in P15. Zenki has just got by Paco. Zenki the net leader, remember? Before any alternate strategies take place and possibly ruin it. And Kryptonite is staying out, by the way. He's really getting some life out of these tyres. Could this help him at the end of the race? We'll wait and find out. Undercut is pretty powerful though, so he may find himself just simply miles off, but we'll have to wait and find out. Now Alfie is under pressure from McMahon. Look at the run that the Red Bulls got. Looking to be the second highest driver on the medium to soft strategy. Diving him on the inside, trying to make a mistake, but he doesn't quite manage it. Showing he's there, however, as Zach gets past Paco. Calzo not too far behind as well. Remember, all these guys were within DRS before, so there's no real surprise they're still this close. Zach does feel like he's got the advantage, though. We'll see if he can make a move over DRS at some point, but if he does, he'll be net leader. Oh, Alfie's gone off. Alfie is, will he spin? Did he get on the curb? I did say the curbs here could be quite cancerous if he hit them in the wrong spot. And Lambo, they've had contact, that's what's happened. That's a shame. Lambo falls down, Alfie falls down. Zenki right on the back of McMahon now. And this is where Zach needs to be pouncing right now. This is it. This could be a real game-changing moment. What does Alfie do here? McMahon just has to... Oh, he's got right in the way of that. He has got no obligation to let these guys through, of course, but he's really had to go and get right in the way of that. He then gets to sit at the back and ruin Paco's race as well a little bit. Well, he's pitting well, actually, well. Ruin Caldo's race maybe, but this is it for Zach. He has to get this done here. This is probably his best opportunity, and he knows it. He's got this ERS saved a bit more. Lambo's out of the race. Is that a pit lane retirement, or is that a flat out accident? Feels like it's probably an accident. Nah, it's a pit lane incident. Here comes Zach for the net lead in the race. McMahon actually got closer to him. Bit of a shame that. Alfie's still going. He didn't actually break anything. Was he just hit then by Lambo, or was he having a spin already and Lambo just collected him as collateral damage, or what? Hard to find out, but can I just say, DRS from Zenki all the way down to Louis. That's nice and close, isn't it? Once again, long track showing that it can bring people together. Forever, sorry. And just as I say that, DRS breaks. God damn it. God damn it. Right. Sorry, someone in the chat. I haven't been responding. Who's in the chat? No, that's ILR4. Wrong stream. Frick. No, that's ILR5. I can't find my stream. Look at this. For the lead. Was there a mistake? Must have been a mistake. Because that just... easiest move you've ever seen. Is Zenki going to be an angry man if he feels it? Nearly run to the back. Look at DRS 2 now. I think Zach just used every ounce of ERS he had as Louis gets by Pog. And it's worked out for him. So the straight line speed of the Haas way higher. Went on board with Zenki to was on 0. I just sort of assumed that it was a mistake that I maybe didn't see, but I watched it back now. There's no mistake. I thought it was me missing out and something, but nah. Zenki now got to try and get by Zach, who is on for victory because they're closing rapidly on Dougie Falcon, which really we're not too surprised by, considering. Gonanen gets by Callum. He still sees his target ahead. Probably still a fair bit miffed by what happened earlier. Probably still wanting his revenge. Louis gets by number 1, gets by Paco. He can see the race leader to be ahead. Well, he could. No, he's gone. McMahon's holding his ground quite well at the minute. In P4, he will have to pit with Dougie, who he is quite a way behind, but he seems to be quicker than. Has got some good pace in the Red Bull. Shows good promise when he goes onto the sauce later on. As Pog and Paco fight away, it looks like Paco's tires are really going, but he has to keep going with it for a while. I mean, you could pit theoretically now for the sauce and you would make it, but not with much pace and wouldn't really be worth your time. Calzo wants his way into the leading fight. He wants to get by Alfie McMahon before he can do that though. Not using his ERS yet because you don't want to get too close down towards Rouge and Radion, because you're just asking to pile into them. Now you can put it up and he's doing that. Look out for Louis as well. He might fancy a double overtake. Will he throw one out around the outside? Yes, he will. Nicely done from Louis. And that's gonna... well, it has annoyed Calzo. He's just knocked him a bit. And Alfie has had an accident in Radion. He has hit the wall. He's broken his front left end plate. Oh dear. P16 for the yellow banana Renault. So Zenki doesn't look at the minute like he's got an answer to Zach. I mean, he's got a little bit more ERS juice, but really it's marginal to say the least. And yeah, all the moves are really happening with people on the starter mediums just falling down, really. That's all that's really happening at the moment. And Louis, of course, who's building his way up the field a bit. He's still not as close as he probably wants to be. He has hit the fast lap, of course, but that is to be expected. We still don't really know what happened to him in the pits. He just sort of sat on his arse and didn't do anything for a while. It's almost like he forgot he had to drive or something, but yeah, we're a very odd mistake there from Mr. McAlien. Alien McAlien face. Alfie actually gets back by Pog. Well then. We are now past halfway. I'm just seeing there's a lovely fight brewing between the Ginger, Amir and Josh, because Josh is, in fairness, having a... oh, Alfie's gone again. Don't learn from your mistakes or anything, just do it again. Sounds my entire league racing career up. Crash? Nah, you know what, let's not learn from that, just do it again. can Amir get himself back into the points? You gotta ask, what pace could he have had if he didn't keep having so many accidents? Alfie, stop crashing. Pog gets back by McMahon. It's like a bit of a tennis match, this one. Is McMahon pitting? He's pitting. Finally! And Amir into the points again. Finally! What could have been for him if he didn't, you know, crash? Because he would have been right up with us. He would have been right in the fight for the lead. If not, actually, he could actually well have been right at the front of it. Because he was chasing down Senki, wasn't he? That was what caused all the accidents in the first place. He just got too close. And it confused the whole situation. He lost the back end, spun off, and then went into him. I know that's not his name, but I like the extra no in there. Yes. Oh, Amir's lost the position to Josh, who says, you know what, I'm going to show you that I'm a good driver and I'm going to pass you. Waving the ILR3 flag there. Speaking of which, we still got an ILR3 driver at the head of the field, so, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't care if he hasn't pitted yet. We could end the race here and he'd win. Can't obviously, but you know, just theoretically. He's led most of anyone, probably at this point. Yellows, is it Alfie? Yeah, I was going to say drum roll, but it was him. Because he spun off, I think. Looks like he spun off anyway. Maybe I'm catching him at a bad point, but he is absolutely all over the frickin' show. Lambo is left. He doesn't like us anymore. Don't like him anymore. Amir not using his ERS there very much. Hence the reason he's not passed yet. Waiting for DRS, I guess, which he will get in a moment. There he goes. Rear wing flap opens. Ginger's still there in the background as well. These two are going to the end. Amir's not. There's no feasible way he could make it to the end. Even if he tried, he will not make it to the end. And looks like Calzo's got back by the alien. Won't last as long. He does seem like he can brake really late and confidently, Louis. He can just do whatever he likes, really. The track is his playground. There's Amir getting past up to P9. And Alfie up to P12, passing. Here's Nick on Matt Tibbos. These guys have had a wee bit of a ding-dong fight. Is he going to throw at the inside? No. They have actually caught to Alfie now, though, so happy days. Happy days. They might pass him soon because he's going to spin off again. Still shockingly only one more time in this race. Oh, that could become two. That could become 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. That is some move, and look, he's made another mistake. Shocking mistake again. But what a move from Nick on the inside of a Rouge. That's brave. But can Matt Tibbos pass back? No. They aren't fighting for last one anymore. Yay. Louis wants to get by Zenki. He's about to do it. He had to make 5 seconds on him after his errors earlier in the pits, but he just forgot to drive away. He's now up to P2 again with a move. And a penalty for Zenki as well means he's not in a good position for later on. Alfie just passes out of the race, but he's not quite in the top 10 yet. Must say though, he should be there in a few moments' time, because he's now caught up this fight for P8, which he should win, really. McMahon has got more than enough pace in those tyres. We'll see how far up the field he can get as well. yellows. That is for Nick, is it? Or what's happening here? These guys are fighting away. It's not Alfie either. Don't really know who it's for. Still, fighting away. It does feel like we're building to a bit of a climax here, doesn't it? With Louis trying to close up on Zach. He should be able to do it. I don't think he's going to have any penalties. He doesn't seem like the type of driver that would. Nor do any of these guys, honestly. It's not a very easy track to stay penalty free. Or, well, it's not a very hard track to stay penalty free on. I mean, where are you going to cut that isn't going to lead to a humongous accident, you know what I mean? You try and cut Eau Rouge, you might find yourself upside down in Eau Rouge. And Pouillon, yeah, you're going to be backwards before you're cutting any corners on there. And the rest of the track, probably going to lose time by cutting corners. Apart from maybe here. Like that. But, oh, I don't know. Right. McMahon, let's see what you're made of. No, pass all three of these guys in about 2 seconds. That's all you should be able to do, all you should need to do. Let's see. He should have the pace, but he doesn't. What's the yellow flags? Shock. You know, it would help if you pitted to change that front wing, because you just damaged it even more now. McMahon, by the way, might have made up most positions out of anyone today. Apart from Kryptonite, but I think he has to pit again. Oh. He doesn't. Sorry, that's my bad. He's okay, he's having an even better race. But you know, I was nearly right. Alfie could end up having made nearly the most by the time we're done here. But he has to get by first. Let's see and try. My god, that could have been scary. Well, that was scary. But they stay pinned on the throttle, even though they're glitching all over the show. And Alfie is preparing for the move. Throws out the inside. Late braking move. Late braking defense from the Ginger. And he keeps his position. Callum's just got a penalty for cutting that last chicane. You cut that badly, you will get a 5-second penalty. And I'm sure people say, oh, we'll just remove it then. As Zenki falls to P4, his alien style pace is starting to fall away, and shockingly, Alfie's retired. These two look nice and close. Again. They're loving their life right now, they're loving it. Here comes the Ginger on the inside of Josh. Oh, that's close to contact, you want to be careful. McMahon just waiting in the wings. You better not be getting impatient. If you get impatient, you're gonna start having accidents. You've got to be careful. That's a good run. That's a good. Oh my goodness. Okay, they can't see each other, right? They can't see each other, surely. He's through though. He's driven right through him. Like literally. Yellows again. It's Callum. There he is. Oh my god, that must be scary for people driving past. Actually, yellows left of 2 and 3. Look at this. Here's Alfie on the inside of Josh. He's got 2 in 1 lap. Oh, they're saying that. Josh, oh man, they're all catching here. Well, they're just saying there's only 5 laps to go, and they're thinking, you know what, we should probably start trying to win this thing, or win our respective battles. Because, Gunnan is on the back of us, and so is Paco. Paco as well. Louis nearly into DRS of Zach. This could still happen, you know. It could still happen. Here comes Josh on Alfie again. Not one to back down, Josh. He likes passing people back after they've passed him before. Alfie knows what he has to do now. And Almir's way down the road. Although I wonder if Alfie gets past at the right point, he'll be able to pull away and start catching the Ferrari. What has Louis got up his sleeve though? He's got 4 laps at the end of this one to try and pass and win. Probably feels a bit hard done by after what happened in the pits. We don't know if it was his fault or the game decided it wasn't going to work. It could be a combination of his own laziness and that, but I don't know. I don't think he would have got held up by anything, so yeah. Four to go. Is there a way past? And that looks like it's... Oh man, this looks like it's heading for disaster any second. Ginger backs out. Alfie also backs out. This helps Gunnan and get very close, and Paco too. Oh, look at this for a shot. 5 of them. 5 of them. Very close company. Should we duck? This has got all the hallmarks of a horrendous accident in about 2 seconds time when they enter Eau Rouge and Radion. They've lived! They've lived! There goes Alfie, back past again, McMahon up to P9. Calzo! Calzo's binned it! Wow. He was running, I think, 3rd, wasn't he? And he's just lost it all. That's a very unfortunate accident for him, but it's going to help Kryptonite. He's going to be very happy with this. And Dougie as well could find some P5 in a moment. Wow. Didn't expect to see that. But a late retirement for Calzo. He's not going to be loving life very much today. So Alfie should be able to start breaking away from this train now, although it's saying that he has been on these tires for 6 laps and might be starting to be a bit slippy slidey. We'll wait and see. He is getting quite tight at the back, more particularly, and now Louis is into the DRS zone. He's going to get his first dose of it off the race. For the fight for the lead anyway. This is when it starts to get difficult. This is when it starts to get nervy. This is when you worry about losing your race. Sure it won't happen though, right? Sure these guys know what they're up to. I'm still quite worried for them. You know, knowing how today's race has gone, I'm still actually very, very worried for them. Kryptonite has been overtaken. So we salute our fallen soldier. CC Brains as fast as that breaks hearts around the world. Oh, what? 2 viewers? What? How many viewers have we got? I've got 7. Hello. Not gonna lie, I was convinced I was talking to myself there. Well, I am, technically. I mean, that's what you do when you commentate, really, isn't it? But, nah, I was convinced I was talking to about 2 people there. So hi to 7 of you. Cheers, but why are you here? Oh, that's Nick and Matt Tibbles. It's getting a bit physical. Saucy. And Zach, he's not going to out them, but he's just going to make this last lap painful as hell, isn't he? Oh, will it be Louis? One of them is going to make the last lap painful for me, having to sit and wait for Matt Tibbles and Nick to come round with a just crash and do us all a favour. They might actually fight. Hold on a minute. This. Oh my goodness. Side by side again up a Rouge. Ah. Well. Maybe they will let them in the weeds. Right, I want to focus on this, but we've got a fight for the lead happening here. Louis is going through into the lead, back to where he belongs. And Zach has got nothing to fight with. He's got no ERS left, neither of them do. It could be about who saves the most. It's a saving game. That's what it is. And Nick and Matt Timmels, if they fight like this, they actually could end up getting in the way here. This could actually be carnage in a moment. Zenki can still win this thing yet with the way these guys are going. The leaders are as well. Side by side towards Puon. Oh! The merest of little touches, and somehow they are having a huge accident yet. It's great racing. It's a shame it's only for P14. But the leaders are going to catch up to this in a moment. This might actually give Louis some much needed DRS. Oh, how do these guys get away? What do they do? When did I let Louis through? Because Louis is going to get DRS. Nick decides no, and so does Matt Timmels. So there's not going to be any DRS advantage for Louis. The ERS is crippled. It is crippled. Zach has just got to throw it up the hill with as much power and speed as he possibly can, but he's had a huge slide, and that is it. That could well be it. Dear God, they've had an accident. What are they doing? Are they letting more through, are they? Well, at least they've been lapped now, but still. Oh, did that slide cost? It did. It did. The slide has ruined it. Louis going to win the race as long as he doesn't have an accident. Or a penalty, of course. I think he's only one more than away from it, isn't he? Yeah, he is only one more than away from a penalty, actually. That'll be funny. That'll be funny. Yeah, these two aren't very close anymore, are they? Yeah, he's just ruining that one as well for me. These guys, though, are still going for it. One McLaren's in the way, the other one's trying to get by Alfie. Here he goes. Last DRS of the race. Is that Alfie's chance of P8 gone? Oh, they are fighting again. Oh, they are fighting again. Let's keep this helicam view, please, Mr. Director. I hate you, Mr. Director. Inside of Puyol. Are we going to try this? We are going to try this again. Still fighting hard. You love to see it. Might be fully manufactured, but I don't care. They're having a good time. I'm having a good time. But let's see. Has Zach got anything to throw at Louis? He might just have a chance. He might just have a chance. This is a very long stretch. He's going to have to try. Surely, he's got nothing to lose. You've got to be up the inside here. Oh, he's just not going to do it. He's just not going to be close enough. Louis comes around the final corner. He knows he's done it. He wins in Spa. Zach P2. Let's go back down to the guys having fun, shall we? In fact, let's go... Oh my goodness. This is a lot of fun being had. A lot of fun being had by a lot of people. Alfie! Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a very high-speed collision, and that is just millimeters away from an airplane crash. How have they come out of that alive? Beyond belief. Incredible. Incredible, that. Alright, CC Brain is the straggler. So stop straggling. Well, that race did sort of disappoint a bit, didn't it? But yeah, oh well. Had a few good moments. So, shockingly, the McLaren is the winner. He had to work for it. Still don't really know what happened at the pit stop. I wonder if he just did that on purpose. Wouldn't surprise me. The guy is quite cocky, but wouldn't surprise me. Or did he have to change his front wing or something? Because he said about he had damage. I didn't even consider that. Did he have... Oh. Right, okay. Livy wins from Zach, Senki, Pog, Dougie, Kryptonite, Josh, McMahon, Amir, and Ginger. And then as at the points, Paco, Gonanan, CC Brain, Matt Tibos, and Nick. And your retirements, Calzo, Callum, Alfie, and Lambo. The McMahon Award tonight goes to... I think it is Nick. It is. Well done, Nick. You've won the McMahon Award for finishing last. I'm sure that's something that you'll take to your grave, and you'll be very proud of that. And safe travels. I tried.